Damn, that was a perfect outro for that last episode. Alright, continuing on. We're gonna finish the game today. I don't even need to do like an intro of this episode. We're doing this. Let's like sure, okay. Let me just say there could be other stuff that I could do. Like for example, oh, I completely forgot. The golden beetle guy. But anyways, yes, I know I could probably like do the Colosseum. I can do other stuff. I can do a backflip. Like there's some stuff that I could do in the background. However, claw breakers. Wow, I don't want to. You're really giving us some amazing dragon relic related relic? What the hell? Flame Seer Corselet. Okay, yeah, we don't need that. But this is my playthrough.
What now?
This is all I'm gonna do. I did all of the quests. I did the dragon trials. I got all the bonds, all maxed out. That's good enough for me. I know there's some other stuff I could do, but I'm good. It was fun. I really love this game. Will I ever return to this game in the future? Maybe. Because, I mean, this game is just really fun. It's honestly, there's so much that you could do. +6 strength? Whoa. Yeah, I really love this game. I think if I was to revisit this in the future, I probably would make a playthrough of it. So that's what I might do. Skybound, Avatar, Louise, get there in the afternoon. Let's go.
Now then.
We said it before, but Louise, we're coming to the palace. Don't let your guard down. That should be fine. Nice place you got here.
How disappointing. The prize is already in my hands. All that's left is to wait until it might be awoken. The people must think I'm the one behind the madness in their hearts. Okay. I can see why you felt such hopelessness. The more anxious the people grow, the more they choose blind fanaticism over confronting their fears. This was no fault of yours. Simply their nature. Knowing all this, I shall claim the ideals you abandoned and finish it in your stead. But I have my own interpretations to add.
Damn.
The sky.
Hey, animated. I always love when they do the animated cutscenes. It's very beautiful.
The royal palace has changed. 'Tis a shadow of its past.
Why is Heisman walking so fast?
'Tis just as chaotic within.
Your Majesty, do you hear me? I speak to you as His Highness, the Prince's Royal Guard, Hulkenberg, Knight in your service. His Highness, the Prince, your heir apparent, has just arrived. Will your Majesty break the spell and allow His Highness to succeed the throne?
Don't think we're getting an answer, no matter how long we wait. No choice but to venture in.
We must tread carefully. I can sense the presence of humans inside.
This place is swarming with Magla too. Even I can feel it. Where's it all coming from?
It must be the anxieties of the royal capital's people. And by extension,
What is this
of the
music?
entire country.
Like,
Luis would
everybody
call
else
for
is hearing
righteous,
this, right?
But in the end, he's only preying upon the people's fear. Let's go.
Like, I still remember the fact that Gallica plays music in Metaphor's ear. So he's probably hearing this. It's like, what the hell is going on? Oh my god.
Ready?
This is gonna take a bit, but let's Should be fine. I wonder. I'm curious if I'm leveled up to the point where I just kill enemies. And I don't have to deal with it. The Royal Palace has changed to the shadow of its past. You said that before. Let's do this. Like, could I just...
See the end.
Oh my gosh, I could.
Right there.
Oh my, Luis should be quivering in his boots right now. Because, man, I am tearing through this whole dungeon. Who's in here? Oh, is it you? Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. Yeah, no, everyone's dying.
Look.
Went to the keep on the top of the stairs where the royal family held court. It connects to the throne room. That must be where Luis is, and probably the source of the problems. Let's go. Just die already. We'd be better off without you, filthy Elda. What the hell? What is this? A wave of voices is pressing down upon us. And these are the voices of the people of this battle. Let's get back.
You having a laugh?
This is more of that melancholy. Basilio, I don't think you know what this word means. This is more of that melancholisation. Yeah, the staircase. I've never seen anything. He even doubted himself when he said that. I was setting something tremendous, but rather the crystallization is as though hearts tormented by anxiety have been directly given form. Welcome to the seat of my rule. I've grown tired of witty metaphor. What the hell? Beyond hope, Luis. Stop you. You misunderstand. I simply told you I will await you in the royal capital, didn't I? If you find you cannot proceed, I didn't read it. I was just pressing A. Beyond lies something vile. Let's go. Also, I saw this over here. I gave you a presence up ahead. Let's face head on. Why is it showing me Stroll? I didn't have Stroll. I had Yufa.
Careful now.
The human is straight to the point. It's giving off the strongest aura of Magla here. It was so close. I thought to charge through it, but we gotta deal with the monster first. Interesting. It's not just one having all over. We can find them all at once. Hold on a minute. Have we not seen this human before? I was called from the Dragon Depth Temple. City. Main body is elsewhere. I saw the main body. It's right there.
Very nice.
Human, go on beyond the door. Magla's sword strong enough to block that staircase. Far more than I presume. You have some idea? No, we best see for ourselves. Make sure we're getting ready to head in. Wow. Oh, I didn't save.
Over there.
Sounds like a company.
What?
A statue or something emanating from it is far more dangerous than Malacon's crystal. It's been a funny design.
They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
Ice and wind. Ah, I see. I don't have any of that. You. Care of the statue supposed to be looks like some sort of dragon. I swear to God. Tis a statue called the King's Servant. Legend has it that the king might awaken it with a swing of his scepter, whereupon it would rise to his defense. Yes, but what? This is the first time I've seen it glow. If I need to fight a dragon, to say the castle's cloaked of Magla, it all springs from the statue. Impossible. I've never known the palace to house any such front. Let's break it down. Hold it. This statue is a piece of art, an heirloom. Okay. Yeah, it's an heirloom, but I'm the prince. I'm gonna break it. And I swear to God, if a dragon shows up, and some light here. I hear it sounds like if it's a dragon.
Hey,
Give your allegiance to Luis. This is the fight for justice that we've staked our survival on. Our government's laws have done nothing to protect us. Maya's right. You're with us or you're against us. And we'll bloody our fists if it means setting things right. What just happened?
What is it?
Why was I so angry? I was so scared. It felt like tearing someone to shreds was the answer. Was the only answer. No, you're right. It felt like, I don't know, like the only way to settle our differences was to smash their faces in. You were swallowed whole, swallowed by this anxiety can do you. Anxiety? Once anxiety gets the better of you, you begin to see a villain who doesn't truly exist. You become convinced that if you can only snuff out that villain, then all would be well. But the world isn't that simple, and now it seems they've restored some of our reason. Everyone, listen now. Our country stands upon a threshold as it never has before. If we let our fears dominate us, if we lack the courage to move forward, then we of our town shall fade into the woes of today and yesteryear. I know how terrifying it is to take that step. The road is dark, and you could only hardly see what is in front of you. But if we stop walking, that would be the end of us. My only plea is this: live by your own mind. If we believe in anything, let it be your own choice. We do not fight alone. Heary. Let me drink some water.
Was that?
Just now, that was Barton's voice, wasn't it? I thought I heard it as well, but he is in materia. How did his voice? I don't think it was his voice so much as the sentiments transmitting to this magla. And this was a magla's emotion in a place that stick. This stick is with it. It's small wonder that emotions would come through as clear as one's voice. These are the voices we hear near the staircase when metaphors distract us. But has the magla cleared the strong emotions of those who supported him, forced their way past the anxiety to reach us here? Emotion strong enough to reach all the way here, huh? You'd better not let them down, metaphor. I can feel the emotions of the people of materia. Awesome! Hold on a moment. Does that mean that by destroying the statue, we're returning some sanity to the city's people? Perhaps so. Then that means the source of the anomaly robbing people of their rationality. If cooler heads prevail, more people may show up to support us. That would mean, yet, since the source of magla, the melancholisation, I don't think that's a word, that the staircase would have dissipated. We shouldn't.
That sounds right.
It'd be worth checking. We should head back to the staircase. You can hear the cries of support drowning out the jeering.
We stand with you! You're our rightful king!
It's the same thing we hear in the statue. Listen to the voices of our supporters. The melancholisation has subsided. We can move forward once again. To something of a shock, and the king's servant was the cause. The statue had been in a palace since time immemorial. The voices of the Constitution aided you in overcoming the melancholisation. I should have considered that possibility. Answer us, Luis. What have you done with the king's servants? You can arrive to your own conclusions by proving your strength. I see value in little else. Press on, the throne room is dull, and I yearn for entertainment. Wow. You'll see soon. We'll prove more. Destroying the remaining 3. Oh, there's 3. There's something right. I feel a strange sensation as though someone else's memories are flooding my mind. Am I gonna get Luis's backstory? No. Oh, it's the king.
Your Majesty, I must speak plain. Since the disappearance of His Highness the Prince, you have left the land's governance to Sanctifex Fordham. I understand the weight of your grief. To lose not only your love, and now His Highness, but ever since Sanctism was established as the state religion, Forden has well overstepped his bounds. The man's audacity has grown intolerable.
It hardly matters. Let Forden do as he pleases. In the end, nothing will truly make a difference.
What's wrong? You look fixated on something.
He was depressed.
Did you see something?
That's why the king let Forden do as he did.
Actually, just now.
He was depressed.
Late king? I saw nothing.
But all that sounds too specific to be an illusion. It's almost like that exchange happened right here.
Perhaps. 'Twas a memory from your life as a prince, restored to you.
No, this attendant mentioned the loss of His Highness, right? So he must have been gone already. It can't have been something he experienced.
Then perhaps it's from the memory of His Majesty himself. This place is the heart of the royal magic. Maybe the late king's will itself still lingers. Perhaps it was passed through the Magla, and the memories are meant for him alone, as the king's child.
If all this is true, then it goes to show His Majesty was a parent like any other. He thought he'd lost his son, and that grief became his undoing.
Maybe it's not about the king's memories.
He was depressed, and so that's what caused the country to be overthrown by religion. That's crazy.
That may be true.
Right. A king certainly does his kingdom a disservice by refusing to rule it. But Luis actively defiles it. And that's clearly the greater offense. He's turned the royal palace into a den of monsters.
There's unknown dangers around every corner. Let's carry on, but stay vigilant.
Aye, aye, Captain. Moving up.
Watch out!
There was something dangerous on this floor too.
How dare you defy me? I can't be trusted.
Goodness.
My colonization is terrible. Is over. We didn't do anything. The path has been blocked by anxiety once more. It appears you're quite the pair indeed. To talk after manipulating the people of the city as you like, the colonization, just another of your foul tricks, isn't it? You blame me. Then let me ask you a question. Did you not hear the people's genuine anxiety-riddled feelings? What's your point? Magla is formed from the anxiety and insecurities of the people. You would do well to think carefully about what exact. Oh, I forgot to turn off auto. About exactly what that means.
What do you mean?
What's he on about? Is he trying to say that what's happening in the royal palace isn't something he planned himself? Don't take him for his word. From the moment, we should focus on eliminating this colonization. No doubt this is the king's servants at the root of it. Again, there should be 2 on this floor.
That's the case.
Oh, there's 2 on this floor. Nice.
Got a sec?
Go this way. What's it? What is it in here? Oh, it's chicken. Kill it. Yeah.
Certainly.
Oh, hey, whose voice am I gonna hear now? What is it? This crowd, the one in the middle, aren't they former candidates? Then Raja and Godard. Is it? They seem like they're arguing. What else are we gonna see? Oh! Wait a minute. I haven't seen these guys in a while.
Indeed.
So what if I choose to support Count Luis? I don't see how else the tournament losers can survive this. And as supporters, well, they should support someone who ideally very closest to theirs. Count Luis is offering freedom and of the kind of revolution.
Wait a second!
Sure, but revolution. Take a look at the city, boy. That was a riot, and nothing more. Me and mine, we got nothing but hate to give Luis. Try cracking open a history book sometime. Well, you see this mess in the sky. The seas awash in crimson. I look at it and I see the Annex War all over again. Oceania's navy churning the foam. The waters all ran red and with blood. The post-war generation inherited that hell, and we worked damn hard to move past it. Trampling history doesn't get you freedom, just lawless bloodshed. I'm just trying to be realistic. What else should I believe? You're not saying you think the prince should be Count Luis. I'm sure praying he can. Personally, I think old Mr. Godot's got a point. I was born and raised around craft folk, working and building every day, and that count. He doesn't care what he breaks. Lives, work, it's all nothing to him.
What do you think?
I don't want a king who breaks everything. I want a king who builds it for a new future. Like that runner they built that flaps its wings across the sky. If it comes down to that nightmare or a new dream, you better believe I'm betting on the dreamer. Isn't that what you wanted? The crown? You wanted to achieve something? If you're only following Count Luis because you're scared, then don't be scared, because you got us now, and we've all got each other's backs. So that's to the end, I see, but there's truth in that. I do feel a bit better somehow. No, I confess it is not fear that draws me to Luis. After all my speeches as a candidate, honestly, in my beliefs is that at least I owe you. I am indeed myself. Wow. Good on him, I guess. These voices of the other candidates in the tournament, were they not? It seems as though they were cheering and supporting on us. But to hear, ain't it? Guess that law finally sees the light. These are strong emotions that travel through the maglev, weren't they? They placed their trust in the prince, in us. People are expecting great things from you, Metaphor. For the sake of those who believe in us, we must win. Wow. 73, great. Yeah, no, we still got one more to do.
If so.
Let's do it. How's my MP? Let's head back. I can get some, what is it called? MP. I don't want to keep using items because I'm trying to save those items for, what's it called? The boss fight. Because knowing any JRPG, there's gonna be like 2 phases of a boss fight, and I want to save the MP items for the second phase. I'm really bad at like trying not to go all out on the first phase. So I'm just gonna save MP for the second phase, or save items so I can get MP for the second phase.
I don't like this.
What's with this place? Human's body? What the? Trapped inside another blade trap. Oh, we can handle these guys. Like, I didn't fight a whole bunch of skeletons for my training. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, I needed to get rid of all the things. Okay. No, it was fine. We're good. A Minotaur. Oh, interesting. I wonder if the last one's gonna be a dragon.
Good.
So it is done. Finally, monsters show up. Luis, Palace, human here. Wow, great. The fiend, the Satori statue. Go up, Metaphor. Alright, who am I gonna hear this time?
Hey.
It's people talking, the voice is more familiar. Sounds like, oh, is it gonna be the dragon people village? What are they called? Burger Island, yep.
Is that all right?
Oh, villagers or residents of our homeland, Etria. We who possess the third eye should be able to see that the maglev which stagnates the sky slowly fades. The same people who saved our village and my sister Euphrasia now fight again to save the entire kingdom. However, the enemy is ruthless and powerful. Evil will secure the throne if we cannot muster more support for the Metaphor. Oh, villagers, are you content in remaining silent? Metaphor did not force a change upon us before he left his place. He demonstrated through his actions that we have the power to do so ourselves. Now is the time to show the evidence that we truly opened our eyes. Oh, he kept it short. Nice. This is why he's my goat. He is one of my many goats in this show. In this game. I have no doubt that is my brother's voice. It is definitely Adeni. It seems like he's trying to convince everyone on the island to lend their support. So these two are strong feelings that traverse the way through the Magna. Our efforts have not been in vain, it seems. The people who we've met along our journey are our greatest support. We got to do them proud, Metaphor. Nice. Top 8. Nice.
Got it.
Alright, check it out. Just die already, you monster. You're our best chance. Stop Luis, we stand behind you. Wow, great. Cool.
Amuse me.
So we've got to move on more support us have you. You proceeded unexpectedly well. You have to be cheer for the prince. The flaws in your plan are beginning to show, Luis. A flaw is it? Such fault. Such fault lies not with me, but with this country. I believe I explained that if you'd like an answer, then prove your strength. Do flail about a little longer, won't you? I find it more entertaining. Well, then I'll be expecting you. As ever, Luis is a picture of a calm. How long does he intend to keep the affection? I don't think he's actually as detached as he seems. He keeps an eye on our movements, right? That proof we're a threat he can't ignore. Right. Little by little, we are closing in on him. Let us continue to flail about, as he put it. Wow.
Got a moment?
Hold on, before something happening again. Feels strange sensation. I know someone else's memories are flooding in my mind.
The festivities for this year's Saints' Day shall be conducted with the utmost ceremony. A fine opportunity to expand the market for igniters and spread them among people. Along with this policy, we will announce the closure of the Mage Academy.
What?
What? Why close the academy?
Reports are troubling, I'm afraid. They secretly study dragons and other profane forces deep in the mountains. The people will not abide it. With the popularization of magic igniters, all this theoretical study of magic will soon be obsolete anyway. Unless you have any objections, my liege.
No objections. Let it be so. Thank you for your efforts.
Push over. Pussy.
How can a king accomplish anything alone? What was I supposed to do?
Wow.
Another vision, Your Highness?
I saw something different than before.
His Majesty was exhausted then. His attendants did mention that he no longer possessed any real authority.
Sounds like he had no one to support his spirits. I admit, I do pity him there. Beyond that, though, do you suppose he means for us to see these? If these memories are handpicked, then do they not come off as excuses?
I mean, no, that's so... It's true.
He's risking his life in here. He deserves more from the king than regrets and memories.
Look at call him out, Stroll. Call him out on his shit.
This place.
Is this where I was assassinated? Oh, yep.
Is this where His Highness was attacked?
This is where it all began, then.
Now we know Forden manipulated Rella to attack the prince, then tried to shift the blame to Luis to get him pushed out of his station.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child. And when he regained his grasp on the military, the Sanctifex was taken entirely by surprise.
How little of this I understood before. Yet now all is clear. Alsace left me behind to protect me.
But the prince made it back. He's come this far to do what must be done.
You speak true. Thank you. I failed in my mission that day, but I will not fail a second time.
Fate is a strange thing. What began in these halls will soon end here. But the fight is not against any agent of the curse who remains. Just 2 of its victims.
Not that strange to me.
What?
Just means we've moved on. We've already nixed the curse, And this fight ain't just over the past anymore.
Basilio.
Indeed. This
Damn.
battle shall decide the future king.
You know, Basilio, when we
Wasn't
first
expecting
fought
anything so
together,
profound from you.
you were a pain in the ass. But, because, oh my gosh, that dragon. I still have nightmares about it.
This uncanny
But
manner.
now, we're an absolute duo. Hey, it's this guy. Nice high heels.
So you've come.
Zorba, that's his name. I forgot. Oh.
What have you done to yourself?
Ah, of course. This is your first time seeing me like this. Witness how I've ascended to even greater heights. Wonderful, is it not? Lord Luis can take a wretch like me, someone fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power.
That's not power, that's a disease.
Did you willingly endure Luis's spell? Did you let him twist your form?
So it's true then. No matter someone's tribe, he can turn them human and make them a monster.
What the hell is worth that? You call this a man of power? Luis turned you into an abomination.
Call me what you wish.
It's a cool design, but
This is the form
ugh.
I desire. If Magla is a person's anxiety, why resist it? If you long to be liberated, you need only unleash it. In Lord Luis's world, strength is the ultimate judge of all. Nothing else matters. It's freedom and fairness. We're moments from the dawn of a perfect new world.
If you could change your fate, would you? Did I make that joke before when I first fought him? I feel like I did.
No, to be bled on an altar so fair and just, it's a noble and beautiful thing. Lord Luis strives to build us a utopia, and I, not you, shall be first to make it my home. You were dealt a winning hand in the game of life. By sheer chance! You have everything I never will. I will not let you soil our new world. You'll die before you ever set foot on liberated ground. With this power, I nurtured under Lord Luis, I will deny you everything!
Damn. Whoa, his hair is even thorns. Vines? Thorny vines.
It's there to a new world if it costs innocent lives to make it.
Save your breath, Stroll. He is beyond reason.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile! I'm not here to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
This is why he fought for Luis so desperately?
Vitus power.
Okay. Well, this is a boss fight, so let's treat it as a boss fight.
Behold this power! Going for the weak spot! I pray you're ready. Be fortified.
Berserker!
I am meant for his world! My new form proves unworthy!
I can do this. Allow me
I owe you one.
you.
All right!
Damn.
Die! Stop flailing!
Lend me your strength.
One time with this is dark. I don't actually think I need to do anything.
No.
Maybe I can just.
Maybe not.
Actually, let's do
Counting
this.
on you.
Has no room for the likes of you!
For the likes of you.
Be fortified.
I'm ready whenever.
Okay, my cat's throwing up. God. Okay. Well, now that I've taken care of my cat, because. Oh shit, I lost track. What am I doing? Okay, I'm charging. Charge.
Vitus power.
And
Hold on.
what else?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I guess I should just fight because
Maybe not.
I do.
I won't hold back.
Unless no, I should just attack him.
The magic seed.
Nice hit.
Critical. Oh, you shouldn't have. Then here's what I'll do, just in case. Just in case he somehow buffs himself.
All who oppose Lord Luis shall die!
What the? Did he just transform?
Defense?
I can do this.
What does that mean? Okay, well. Okay, you can still get hurt. Never mind.
Wait a sec. Let's split the bets.
If that's the case,
Tell wouldn't do.
then we're just gonna do a little bit of this. Yeah. By the royal sword, you shall die. Heary, heary.
Damn it! Not again! Lord Luis!
Wow, you gave me a lot of stuff.
If I say so
I
myself.
thank you for that.
Damn it! Why? Why does this world keep rejecting me?
How could you push your body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba. Tis a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too. Deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they'll live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis. Why can't you see that?
I get it now. Zorba, you're the only one who understood everything Luis wanted and fought for it anyway.
I don't care if I'm just a stepping stone. Lord Luis can build his world.
Oh, he's not misunderstood. He understood him immediately. He was just like, yeah, I want this. What is he doing? Oh, he's killing himself again. Okay, but that's probably... He's gonna be dead for sure.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
Tell and I never knew how to deal with him. Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help.
Maybe. Well, he's dead now. Can't do nothing about it.
Really Luis who did this to Zorba? Oh,
We can't waver now. I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone, however badly Zorba wished for it. If Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors? It's all a fallacy in the end.
a fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen? His ambitions are just dead selfish? I don't know if I buy it myself. Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
There may be more
There
to
might be
it.
something else to this.
But Zorba never turned against him, in deed or in heart. And he still twisted him like that. It wasn't for his protection.
Speaking of which, he mentioned something curious at the end. He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad. I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
No point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we may do what must be done.
Weird. Maybe. Okay.
Time to go.
Theory. The world he's envisioning is that of one where he fights all the humans that gets turned into, and there's only a select few of people that don't get turned into humans because they're some sort of like there's no human blood in them. But then again, like the past flashback with the forest people and the old lady was like we have all of us has human DNA in them. So I don't know. I don't know what this chosen is. Also, I guess Zorba is the only one protecting this thing, so that's great. This one's dead loud. Is it coming from the royal capital? Oh shit! I didn't think it would land in the middle of the capital. Oh my gosh. What was that? Something just fell out of the sky. Whoa, it looks like a dead human.
It's not a human. A person? But the body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
I know this face.
Holy shit.
It's the mage who was wreaking havoc at
That kid should not be in the front lines. What the hell?
Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, he'd be long dead. Wait. Has he been alive this whole time? Was he turned into a monster?
I told you, didn't I? It's just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing. Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people. Luis has lied to all of you.
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us.
Oh, come off it. You can't just take Luis at his word, people. This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men.
This was Luis's doing. If that's the case, even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us.
This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens, if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to
Listen to my goat, Batlin. Batlin is my goat. In Batlin we trust.
About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth? Is that? Well, well.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
In Batlin we trust. He's my homie.
Those voices just now. That was Batlin, and the others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
Finally, a reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
Indeed. The sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. All Luis has to offer them is insanity.
I'm number 2. There's still people that prefer Luis over me.
So,
None of the king's servants remain.
Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
My magic? I deceive no one.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence. So be it. Come to the throne. With the power of the royal scepter in my hands, I will give you what you deserve.
What?
You have the royal scepter.
Oh.
Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country. I'll be waiting.
Oh, he's gonna monologue to us.
So Luis got his hands on the royal scepter. This is bad. Extremely bad.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
Will do, will do.
Hurry.
Okay. Is it just straight to Luis's palace? The Luis's thing? Because I rather...
No.
Wait, let me like rest that day. A familiar looking horn to fall. Oh!
Luis.
Yeah, he's actually an Elder. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him. Yeah, they didn't.
Let's hurry.
Wait, can I pick those up? Oh, no. Damn it. I wish I could wear them. There's something else. You cannot turn back. Are you prepared? No. Oh, okay, never mind. Why don't you let me... Man, this cat is whack. Watch, I'm gonna go all the way back. And then it's gonna do a full, like, oh, you didn't need to go all the way back. You would have gone full health and full MP if you just continue forward. Oh my god, we have to go forward. Alright, Luis, monologue to us. Tell us the history and how it's wrong.
Such a countenance. So you truly are Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter. Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation.
I'm gonna have to look up some of these words.
Your most loyal vassal.
What the hell is a charlatan?
To a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never
A
wondered
person who pretends to have knowledge or skills they do not possess, often to deceive others for personal gain. Oh.
One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not
Interesting.
alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew magic not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
Absurd. And how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
There was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
So the king's servants created the massive Magla flow from the vast Magla throughout the kingdom, but then it in itself was born from the people.
In a world like this,
Of the people, not for the people.
built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shake the royal magic anew. All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
What?
You would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Sorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince. Born of Elden blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
What?
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly! He's nothing like you!
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you traveled. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
The fairness you speak of is false.
He's got the right of it, Luis. It's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Be silent. I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
What is he doing?
What's happening?
Did he do a spell? The elite? What the hell? What? Where does he get that sound?
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
No, we're selling this here right now. Wait, no.
I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
No! 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 There's another location that I need to go. No! You sick son of a bitch! Luis! I'm not done yet.
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magma.
I'm not done yet.
Looks like when the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
No! Dude, I was so ready to finish this game.
We must give chase somehow.
All aspirants to the throne.
This voice. Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Uh-huh.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's
right.
just as Luis said.
But you're gonna make it so I can beat him up, right? Right here, right now? Please, I don't wanna do 2 more hours of this game. Please.
To you that he may succeed as king.
I had sought death long before he granted it.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideals I once believed in, I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince. My son. If thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis.
Then let me do it right here, right now. Don't make me do another dungeon in the fucking air.
His Majesty
No! No, I did not just complete the Skybound Avatar!
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm.
No! Just tough it out. Just tough it out, please.
We can come up with a strategy.
No. No. Don't make me go back. Baby, come back. Let me. I'm looking it up. No, I'm fucking looking it up. How much of this game do I have left? What the hell?
Hey! He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Camp Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
'Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment.
And there really couldn't be any more things about this place that scream final dungeon if it tried. You're kidding me? This one more dungeon.
By the way, I talked with There's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in.
Why?
I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the Scepter's gathered magma. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magma should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight at the very last minute.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
No, we don't need to wait till the very end. We can choose to do it now. Please. 11, there's one extra day. Oh hey, but the rank is all the way up full. I just thought, honest to God, I just thought the rank wasn't all the way because there's like a new game plus mission that involves all the way rank. So I was just like, oh, that's what they're saving that for, not for the final battle, I guess. But nope, I guess not. Oh my gosh.
Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the royal scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamics reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit. So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the royal scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
He's just fucking evil. He's oh my gosh, he's not. He's not. There's no other point of view. He's just evil. He wants to do this. He has no other reason to. He just wants to prolongate my suffering more and more. Oh my gosh. I love this game. I truly do. I love each and every of these characters. Especially you, Juna. But God, I can't. Just please. I thought there was gonna be a second phase, not a fucking second dungeon, second final dungeon. What do you mean? Come on, dude. It was such a perfect day. It was such a perfect day to do this. I was gonna do this, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I have enough time. It's just a couple. It's just gonna be like 4 hours. This is perfect. This is gonna be great. But no, there's a second final dungeon for some god awful reason.
You stand to inherit.
Oh my god, they were like, the developers were just like, I know we just made peak, but how do we extend peak? And extend it they did. Of course.
Yes, of course.
You really are committed.
I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
In any case, we'll confront Louise on the last day.
No, let me do it.
Let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
God, they heard me be like, oh, you're not going to the Coliseum. Let's give you 10 more extra days so you can do the Coliseum. And I'm just saying, they're just like, no, please, let me rest. Let me be done.
Look at what Louise has made there. Unbelievable.
That's literally just a drop of blood that hit the paper on accident. What the hell?
What's that about?
The Tyrant Star.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 10 days remain.
Fuck! Yeah, deadline. Wow, great. How am I gonna spend my last remaining 10 days? Can I just go on a date with Juna all those days? Please. That is the only thing that will make me feel better. Spend time with your followers and travel the world to prepare your party. Like, please. Where's Juna? Juna.
It's coming up.
Yep. It's a perfect day for a battle. I can't go on dates with Juna. Oh well. Okay. You know what? Fine then. I'm going to be ending this series on episode 33 and not 32. That sucks! Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoy. Oh. Goodbye. Adios. Sayonara. And yeah. Until next time. Cause why the fuck not? I'm sorry for swearing a lot, but ooh, I'm not okay.